So assault 1 is going to be right here. There are going to be the support by fire. They're going to be the base of fire. So then weapon squad is going to go with them. And then assault 2, they're going to be the main. They're going to be the main assaulting unit. They're going to be on this side. And so from the direction of travel, they're going to be just there. And so assault 1 be on this side, and then assault 2 on be on this side. Weapons with assault 1, and then security squad. Honestly, the areas that I'm most worried about, I'm not too worried about this area because we're already going to be having a lot of manpower facing that way. So I'm going to have security, half the security squad over here, and then the other half over here. Then when we are conducting this, we're going to set a claymore right here in front of assault 1. So we're going to make sure that the assaulting element is behind far enough so that they aren't in the area of fratricide. So when we are conducting this, we're going to have, because this is very important, because the way we're going to be initiating is I have set up for a call for fire. I have set up for a fire to go off on the objective at about 10 o'clock exactly. So that is going to be our primary way of initiating. But if that does not go off, we also have a claymore right here set up so that it can just clear out the area, since it is a flat area here. That is going to be our alternate. And if those two do not work out, because the best course of action would be that both of those are going to go off. But if the call for fire for some reason does not go off, then we will just be doing claymore. And if for some reason, because for that it's going to be the 80, if for some reason the 80 is being used by the 2nd platoon, because we are in fact second in priority, then we are going to try to call for the 60. That's going to be our contingency. And if all the 3 of those somehow do not work, then we are just going to light them up with the 240s, which are going to be on both sides, and they're just going to be using intersecting fire to cover the area. And that's just going to be on my command. So I'm going to be here in between them, and the assaulting element is not going to move until I come in and go with them. So I'm just going to be here at the edge, just making sure that that everything's going to plan. Once everything is dead and once everything is cleared, that is when we're planning on staying here. So we have a little bit more time. But once everything is dead on the area thing and everything's quiet, that's when the assaulting element will come out. We will assault the area and then make sure just we get over to here, make an LOA, limited advance right here. Then once that is done, then what was it called? The weapons team is going to stay here, and they were just going to turn around so that they couldn't cover security on this side. But the assault 1 will then come on this side, and they'll create an LOA on this side. Once this is done, we will go on to this should be done by 10:30, so we have 30 minutes to conduct these actions on, which should be plenty of time. But once this is done, we move on to phase 4, which is reconsolidation. So once we have conducted the LOAs, that's what the phase 4 starts. Then we will be conducting LACE. We'll call aid and litter, which again, I got the names for aid and litter. That's going to be from the assault 1. And then for EPW, that's assault 3. The once that's called, I will yell out EPW. And then we will do SI. We have a ruck plan in which the rucks are going to be over here at the ORP, so we're just going to go back, send a squad to go back, pick these rucks up and bring them back here. And then we're just going to be condensing the security so that we just make a patrol base right here. And then this ends by condensing that 360 security. And then phase 5 is conducted by the defensive posture, in which we are just conducting priorities of work, making sure we are cross-loading ammo in case some people because assault 1 or assault 2, which is the assaulting element, they should not have spent any ammo, so they're going to be cross-loading with assault 1. And because of this, we should be all ready for the next mission. And then this is when we start coordinating with other platoons, and we probably are going to be waiting like 30 to an hour for the other platoons to come. And there's a chance that we are going to receive contact, or there will be QRF if the other platoon did not do their job. So we're just going to be on the lookout for that, and we are going to be awaiting orders. And because the platoon sergeant cannot be giving out the sustainment, I will. And the sustainment paragraph just essentially says that for HQ it's going to be the PL, PSG, RTO, medic, and then the weapon squad. Then it is going to be first squad security is going to have 9 people. Second squad is going to have 9 soldiers. Third squad is going to have 9 soldiers, and fourth squad is also going to have 9 soldiers. So that totals out to about 32 M4s. Not about, but exactly 32 M4s, 6 249s, and 2 M240s. And I'm not exactly sure how much ammo we have. We need to check right now. But according to doctrine, it is about 7 mags per person. So that comes out to 7 times 40. And if we're specific on ammo, that should be about 6,700 loose M556 rounds. And if every saw has 600 rounds, every saw in 240 has 600 rounds, that would be 1,800 linked 556 and 1,200 linked 762. We have 1 claymore, which we're going to be using for the initiation. Then initiation right here. Then we should have at least 1 Skedco, 1 CLS bag, and I'm not sure if we have grenades. We will be having 6 radios. Myself and the RTO will have 1 radio, the Pt.2 sergeant and medic have another, and then each squad leader has another radio. They should all come with 1 hand mic, antenna, and battery. For supply, for class 1, everyone should have been given 3 MRAs, and we should have already checked that by now, because here's the place that we were supplied. And also water, the only places that can be supplied is right now. Specifically, a TAA Densberger is what I was briefed to be the water resupply point. And everyone should have 2 canteens that should have been checked by now. If not, fix that. And then for medical, it's going to be Camp Tito, Abbott. And the location for that is going to be 16 Sierra Echo Golf 93277. Or my mistake. It's going to be 93211971101. And the succession of treatment is going to be self-aid, buddy aid, and then that's when we move on to medic if it's something more serious. We do not have any preventative medicines at the moment. And the CCPs, we're going to be doing a rolling CCP. And essentially what that means is that at every phase of the movement, the CCP is just going to be at the previous phase. So if at any point in this movement from here to the patrol ace, we have casualties, they are just going to be moved back to the last place in which we consolidated. So if at the ORP, it's going to be back at the place where we waited in order to clear the ORP. And then if it's at the objective, it's going to be back on the ORP. And if once we have cleared the objective, it's just going to be on the objective. And the way we're going to be marking that is just is going to be with smoke. And yeah. And then for the channels, the fire channel is going to be a single channel plain text. It's going to be 34,500, and then the commander channel is going to be 3,500. The medevac is going to be 3,400. And to repeat again, our challenge is going to be umbrella, passwords lollipop, number 7, and our running is going to be Carpe Diem. If there's no questions at this time, I will be going around and making sure that I'll be connecting PCIs, making sure that everything's complete, and we are going to start wrapping up soon once we have completed all that and we are ready to move. Thank you, and